I feel like you know that scene in Employee of the Month where they're in the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, Andrew, will you give me a ride to the bus stop?
You're Jose,
no.
dude.
Yeah, I know. Will you give me a ride to the bus stop? No.
Can I borrow your car? Absolutely not.
Can I at least stay and finish the song?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I said you're Jose. Nah, actually I'm Jose because I'm Mexican.
You're a Mexican, not a Puerto Rican.
He's like, he does not do an L. It's anal, dumbass.
Bro, that movie's so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's definitely a classic, dude. Fuck, it's episode 15 of the DrewCast, guys. I'm going to start off with the fucking meme of the week, dude. All right? Because white people are giving us a bad name today, dude. Storming the Capitol and shit. Now I gotta be funny. Because there's other white people who aren't funny. So now I gotta come in. I'm always gonna be the white savior, bro. You know what I mean?
You do look like Jesus.
A little bit. Yeah, I didn't put the headphones because I want everybody to see my hair. You know what I mean? It's like the weed pen's hitting again, dude. But no, the white people.
You sure that's weed?
No. Yeah, it's definitely something else. Shout out to Zach, but no. Anyways.
Zach, friend of the show.
He's not even here. Fuck me, you know what I mean? He's at work, so I don't get it. But I wouldn't assume it's still it. Anyways. No,
Zach's room, friend of the show.
He's like, wow. I had some in there. Where was it? You found, what did it? It's like it was in the carpet, and I was the vacuum cleaner. Can you? I played vacuum with my horse. Daddy's a vacuum when you're gone, mommy. No, it's dad's coke problem. But no, because the white people, right, that stormed the Capitol, they're so cringy that I have to make jokes. So the meme of the week for this week. So it's crazy because we work with a lot of females who do security work, like AP and fucking I don't even know what the security company's called, but shout out to you, friend of the show. This one, how women with security jobs be at work. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. I'm sorry, anybody who's watching with a pussy, but I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. This is how it is. It's just like, bro. I in my whole life of working, which is not long, because I used to be really lazy when we graduated high school. But in my short time work in Wendy's didn't have security, right? When I used to work at Wendy's as a late teen,
I think that was the most depressed you were in all of your life.
Yeah, and I was the security. Anytime they needed someone to kick out, Andrew, go do it, because I worked with a bunch of older Latinos and Latinas. Shout out to them.
Did they throw their chanclas at you?
No, but they kind of. But I was so young, I wasn't catching on to like what was going on. So I was like, I'd be like, oh, why did you grab me like that? And they would like, now I know they wanted to fuck me for sure. I would have fucked them too, by the way. But
yeah, you're a sick bastard.
I was the type of guy at Wendy's that would like, if you ordered a 5-piece nugget, I'm throwing you a 6-1, dude. You know what I mean? The managers never counted. They used to get on everybody else, but when I would throw someone a 6er, I didn't get no complaints, bro, because I was hooking people up. But I was basically the security at Wendy's. When like and you needed to kick a bum out or like somebody was fucking acting up at the till, I was the big white guy. Everybody was like 4'9" and small, and they could kill it at the dance moves for sure, But anyways, so this meme's kind of funny because it's kind of true. You know what I mean? I can name a handful of people in my life that are women that didn't look like this. It's true. Zach's almost at that point now. His hair's so long. You know what I mean? Josh, he's sleepy at work, dude. It's like, hey, there's a guy stealing in the back. Sorry, I was catching some Z's. Because my name starts with a Z, okay? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, people are going to be offended by this meme. And, wrong channel. Wrong channel to be offended at. Wrong channel. Right, James? He's watching. He's probably listening. That's why he made us get Spotify. Fuck. We did. We only got Spotify for one person. One listener. Thank you, James. Yeah, I know. And you know what's crazy? I looked at the stats on Podbean. They're great, right? But also, Rachel Champion, shout out to you. She made us so good on Apple Podcasts. Did you see her comment? She said best podcast in Seattle. Oh, yeah? And she threw a 5-star rating? Yeah, bro. I got to get on the show, man. Yeah. As a troll,
right now.
As a troll to Ben. Yeah, maybe after the show. I got too much time. I want to.
I got too much time.
I mean, I got no time. You know what I mean, dude. Come on, dude. This guy. This show wasn't going to be as lit before you showed up.
It was a review?
Yeah, it was a review on the Apple Podcast. It was
go
fire.
back to how this wasn't going to be so lit without me.
No, Yeah, because your sister she commented last week. She's like, "Oh, it's hella funny how you," and Atlanta did too. She commented how like I made a joke that I was pretending I was talking to you. I'm like, "Oh, he's not here. He's not fucking here. I talk to his ghost more than I do him usually." And then your sister thought it was funny. So yeah, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, Rachel Champion. So she makes that comment, and I was one night I was reading it like, "Whoa, what? We are the best podcast in Seattle. We are." Rachel, bro. Who? Yeah, and then so like I wanted to leave a comment, but I knew it would say my name, right? Andrew Ortiz, like everybody, best podcast Seattle, fucking check it out. You know, like I didn't want people to be like, did Andrew just comment on his own thing? Like, but I kind of want to now. That's like this guy should be canceled 5 stars. So why'd you give him 5 stars? Well, I mean, I don't want him to lose his job, but I still want him to have one. So whatever that's supposed to go. Okay. So Emily did. Okay, this is, I don't know how fucking true this is, but she does it to our plants, and them bitches better be growing, because there's a study that if you talk nice to plants, they grow better, they grow bigger, they're more healthier. But if you talk mean, and when I say talk mean, yes, imagine what I'm talking about right now. Someone did that before to make this study, because you have to do like I don't know what goes behind this, okay? Because I'm not a nerd, but you know what I mean. But no, it's true. Like there's a room out there.
What do they call it?
A phlebotomist or something. I don't even know.
Hypothesis.
Something.
What are you talking about?
Hypothesis.
That's for plants.
No, that's photosynthesis. I'm talking about a study as a hypothesis. Somebody had a hypothesis.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna correct us. Oh, that's technically not. Hey, guess what? We're not nerds, dog. You know what I mean? But yeah, so there was a room out there, okay, where somebody had a room full of plants. There was a whole room full of plants, and they were like, imagine you walk into the room and you see that little thing like right next to Justin. It's kind of like a little side table. There's a plant on the table, and you walk in like this, like, "Hey, fuck you," and it's like, "Fuck you, dude," and you walk out of the room and then shut the light off.
Oh damn, I might sound hella retarded after this.
You're gonna get us canceled for saying retarded, so thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
Friend of the show. What did you come up with?
It says a supposition or proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence as a starting point for further investigation.
Yeah. I lost you after the first word. There was too many big words in there.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I haven't done enough of
it's like
the vacuum yet.
Mom, he's doing the vacuum again. Leave me alone. Anyways, no. So there's a room where they literally do that. That's how this pollen was made.
In a room where they're hella mean to the
I know. That's why I didn't want to bring this up.
Bitch, you're not gonna grow.
That's why I didn't want to bring this up in front of you, because I knew you would take that route with the plants.
You little fucking piece of shit.
The second you leave, I'm walking out the plant. No, he's just joking. I'm like stroking his balls.
Say again? What'd you say? What'd you say?
Freaking amount to anything.
I'm like jacking the plant off. Don't worry, he didn't mean it, baby. Like, you know,
you're gonna end up like your father in the ground.
You don't tell anybody that, let alone a human. I get, because if you tell a plant that, I get that. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? It works on humans. Whenever you say to a man like, "Oh, you're gonna be like your father."
Yeah, remember that time I broke my cell phone?
Yeah,
being right at the wall.
I remember. Yeah, I was so mad because I used to text bitches off that phone. So when he broke that phone,
bro,
no more phone. Bitches for Drew, bro.
Get your own phone, blood.
That's what happened when he broke that phone. I also had investment into that phone, son. I was like, you know what I mean? When his grandpa David was hooking Josh up with that, I was like, hey, it's our phone now, dog. Because every girl I used to talk to in high school off that phone. Yeah, and they'd be like, "Oh, is this your number?" Yeah, but it's don't text me late at night because I'm sleeping. No, it's because Josh owned it and I couldn't use it, so that's why you couldn't text me.
Just don't text me.
But yeah,
9 p.m.
it's cringy how that actually. So you're and then the other
it's all
case,
energy, right?
Yeah, so that means they're alive. They're live. They're basically I don't know if they're sentient or not. Wouldn't they have to be sentient to, like, if you're saying something nice to them and they grow faster and better, that would mean they're somewhat sentient, right?
Wait, but like, isn't there Yeah, because darkness. Well, so what's weird about that is there's plants that grow faster in darkness too.
Maybe they're like you. They're like Ocho plants. They thrive off the
negativity and darkness and depression and.
Yeah, I told Justin you were
anguish.
diagnosed with that. He didn't believe. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, you don't know your cousin well enough then, because he's definitely depressed. We have him on suicide watch now, guys. By the way, he's chained to his bed every night. He can't leave. I have to put the key in there. You know what I mean?
Zach, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
You're talking about me, but I'm talking about Zach.
Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause I was saying you were depressed and suicidal. Yeah, both of you guys are. That's kind of weird, dude. Actually,
No, not like that though.
yeah.
I mean, posting on my Snapchat.
No, I get pretty bad sometimes. There was this one night I messaged Justin, and I mean, what I said was real, obviously, right? But I was like, fuck.
That's just you hitting the weed pen to me.
No, I know he always blames the weed. It's not the weed. I'm like, it's not the
Okay,
weed
tell
pen.
me a time you've done it when you were sober.
I mean, do you?
Yeah, you paused.
But but I'm
what?
scared to message Justin like that when I'm sober. Wouldn't that scare you more if I was sober, bro? Like, come on, dude. You know what I
It
mean?
would mean more if you were sober, because then you'd really feel it.
No, I really feel it, but it's like, anyways. But yeah, so they talked to the plants like that. Someone had to do that to make this study. Someone's like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk to plants for the whole whatever.
The plant's like, talk to me nice or don't talk at all.
Yeah, like 6'9". That'd be a lot funny. And so yeah, that just begs the question, like, so cool, but you literally spent a whole chunk of whatever fucking time you're talking about talking to plants, dude.
Sounds like a big waste of time to me. Who fucking cares?
Which brings me to my next question, guys. What job could you work forever, dude? Like legit, because so me and Emily were talking. Like, I don't know. Like, let's say you're like, hey, I want to be a doctor. Okay, could you be a doctor forever?
Like physically or like mentally?
I'm both. Like, well, obviously, physically, if something wrong happens to you, it's like, hey, I can't work. Like mentally, you really love that job, but could you see yourself being that forever, from right now till you die, or whatever that is?
Me personally, fuck no.
This guy could play Warzone every day, dude.
Bro, there's like porn stars who don't even like the job after like a certain time.
Yeah, because they've been fucking packed out, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't like my job if I got cummed in all the time either, dude. To be honest with you, so I'm just being honest, but
There's
honesty.
people who play that all day that don't even like it anymore.
Nah, I can't see Justin not liking it. Don't gas him up. Yeah, don't gas him up.
There
But I
is
mean,
people, but not Justin.
no, but that's kind of this is how this all works, though. If you know what I'm talking about,
I don't think I could. I don't think there's a job out there.
it's almost like we chained Justin to a chair. We said date him with drugs. Here, play
What kind of drugs are
play
we
Call
talking
of Duty
about?
for a little bit. Maybe morphine. I don't know what kind of drugs. What I'm talking. Okay, you know when I got my wisdom teeth removed,
Yeah.
and the lady was trying to put a needle in my arm. I'm like, how will you let my cousin who's professional come put a needle in my arm, dude? Okay, hey, someone get Ocho. Whatever she put in my arm, let's say we put Justin with that. We juice him up and say, hey, you sit here until the whole album's done. All right, buddy? And you're not leaving this chair, dude.
Bro, I've seen you after that whole thing.
Yeah, I was
He's
done.
not getting shit done.
Yeah, I was on fentanyl. That's what it was. Yeah, she gave me, they gave me fentanyl to send. Obviously, a grain-sized salt of fentanyl can kill you, but I probably got the good shit that doesn't kill you. I got the fentanyl that turns you into a zombie, dude, for sure. Remember, I was at Target trying to fight people on the thing. I was literally at Target trying to fight people, dude. Though it was crazy.
You're also crying about your hat, like where your hat was.
Oh yeah,
Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to figure out your meds,
yeah.
bro.
And the lady at the office, shout out to you. She had big titties, and I remember when I was coming out of the surgery, I was like hella fentanyl out, like.
Yeah, I was hella
Little
excited to go in there because like
bitties.
we go to walk in the door and she's like telling me, she's like, oh, some people, you know, they're really funny, and then there's some people like your cousin and
Who's
then,
a fat bitch?
and then I'm like, what? And then she's like, okay, and she grabs my arm. I was like, bitch, I'll fuck you right now. And then we open the door
Yeah,
and
we
there
should have.
you are acting that way. I'm like, way to cock block, Drew.
What if you walked in and my dick was just hella hard? And I was crying like, it hurts. It was like pulsing and raged.
You would have got left at the doctor's office.
It looked like
dog.
Super Saiyan Goku with the long blonde hair. Like, Anakin, my dick's like, you underestimate my boner.
Where the fuck is this podcast going?
I don't know. I'm loving it though. But yeah, so I don't know. I could do that. For me,
You underestimate my boner.
yeah, I could do this forever. Now I know Josh, you guys probably don't think so, but if this makes us actual money and we can build off this, cool, I could do that forever. But I just wouldn't like, because like we were talking about a recent friend of ours who died, Me and Justin a couple days ago, and it was like, fuck, like you gave your life to this one job, and this one job didn't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. So I want to and okay, perfect, because we're talking about it later in the episode, Cobra Kai, right? Mm-hmm. What did Mr. Miyagi say? He said a man who works for his passion is more rich than a man who works for money. Bro, that's true. Like, there's probably somebody who gets paid way less than I do, but maybe they like being a fucking the guy who cuts like the bonsai trees, or a maintenance guy. Maybe they like that. Maybe they like fucking fishing. That's a passion.
Now,
like
both of those guys make more than money than this podcast. So
yeah. I mean, but Gal, I don't know what to say actually.
actually, just edit that out.
Wow. Yeah. It's like, hey, everybody, bye. It's over. We're done. The jig's up. You know what I mean? There's no fucking crowd. There's actually no producers. I don't know how this works.
Josh and Justin really don't exist.
Yeah, this is just a figment of my imagination. So I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago. I'm not sure, because I don't look at dates because I'm not good at computers. But Michael Keaton, there was a rumor that Michael Keaton was coming back as Batman for the DCEU. I think the guy who reported it even said like, "Hey, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying like he's replacing Ben Affleck for the Flash movie." So I
think
that
DC just needs to fire everybody and start over.
I think they're kind of doing that because Zack Snyder is not getting
using a movie that's supposed to be hella good. Flashpoint should be like the best DC movie ever, and they're probably gonna fuck it up to remake the DC universe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, that's not a good idea.
Isn't that
what happens when they fuck up the Flashpoint to do this rebuild?
They should have used Flashpoint way down the line. You know what I mean? Like this shouldn't have been like a.
They're using it as a scapegoat.
I know it is, and it's a garbage reason, to be honest with you. It really is. From what Zack Snyder is basically saying after this Justice League thing, that they don't have plans to give him other movies.
They shouldn't give anybody
more movies. Okay. We know we fucked up when your daughter died and fired you. So here, have your little series back, but no more movies after this. It's kind of what they're saying. Let's go off the base that this rumor has any validity to it or it's true at all. Michael Keaton is the Batman going forward, right? I like it, but I don't. I like it because obviously he's the original Batman, and that's the Batman I would choose for Batman Beyond if they ever do Batman Beyond, and get my boy Robbie Keane from Cobra Kai to be Terry McGinnis, bro.
That's good.
Or he could be Nightwing. Either I think his name's Tanner Buchanan, the actor. Get Tanner Buchanan to be Nightwing or Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond. Bro, do you know who I'm talking about? You don't. You know I'm definitely talking about.
Yeah.
Tanner Buchanan, Robbie Keane. Yeah, definitely Terry McGinnis. But I don't like it because how do you go, and let's say we stay in the same universe, right? How do you go from a huge, bulking Ben Affleck, right, to like an old, like short Bruce Wayne? You know what I mean? Batman's huge, bulking. And then the next thing we know, it's Michael Keaton. Oh, yeah, Michael Keaton? Oh, fucking yeah? Why don't we just go dig Adam West up? Because he's dead, right? Yeah, why don't we go dig I gotta get confirmation from Justin. Why don't we go dig Adam West up and put the fucking bat suit on him?
Why don't they just get rid of everybody and start over with the new Joker and start over with the new Batman and move from there?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Joker's
so.
good. Mm-hmm. Batman, I didn't agree with the casting of...
the Benny boy?
Yeah, but like it looks like it's about to be badass.
I kind of agree with what Josh is saying, guys. Like that's kind of what they should have done. Let's just restart this bitch.
Because there's never been a Flashpoint movie.
No, I don't think so. Not live action, no.
Yeah, they're gonna take...
Yeah, there's an animated one, but yeah.
Yeah, obviously, but like they're gonna do that, and then what world do we live in?
Well, we live in a world where Ezra Miller gets to write the script and not the actual directors and screenwriters. That's what world we live in. Remember that story that broke? That the Flash movie didn't get made for so many years? Because DC said, oh, we hired somebody to write the movie and direct the movie. But, Ezra Miller has an idea, everybody. Let's see what Ezra Miller has to say. And then Ezra Miller's like, I want to do this. Is that's not what's on the screen paper. Or whatever the fuck when the actors read off the script. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Yeah, it's not in the script. Ezra Miller. Oh, Ezra Miller, we hired you to be the Flash? We didn't hire you to be the fucking screenwriter, bro. Oh, hey, Ezra, if we wanted to hire you to write the movie, we would have fucking told you. Then no one at DC has fucking balls anymore, dude.
Or brains.
Or, you know what? You know what, dude? Did you think about this? Ben Affleck, Oscar winning, by the way, Ben Affleck. Because if I was him, you're saying Oscar winning before you say my name. Right, I said? Before you address me, you better fucking say Oscar winning. Even my wife. If I won an Oscar, hey, before you tell me you want to go to Target and spend $300 again, you better call me Oscar winning Andrew before we go to Target and spend $300 again.
That's funny, because that's your middle name.
Oh, yeah, Oscar. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That is my middle name. I almost forgot it. Fuck, dude. Every time I hit the weep in when he's here, it's like, but no, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, back to what I was saying. He won an Oscar. They won't let him write and direct his own Batman movie for God fucking knows what. For God knows what. But Ezra Miller gets to do it, huh? That's why, Josh, if he does stay as the Batman in this universe, I'm kind of down. Just explain it good. And the only way you're going to explain it is Flashpoint that you had to use so early in this universe because nobody at DC has fucking balls. And we'll sit there and say, hey, Ezra Miller, shut the fuck up, bro. Do what Gal Gadot does and do your job. Not Amber Heard, because she fucking beats Johnny Depp and cuts fingers off, I heard. But be like the other...
I thought he beat her.
Dude, what? Did he? What the fuck?
I don't know. Who beat who?
I don't know anymore, bro. I know he didn't beat his case. He lost his case. So if anybody's beating anybody, it's not him.
She cut his finger off?
It came out today that she's suing him for $100 million.
Wow, does he even have $100 million? Maybe like old Johnny Depp, but now he's probably like bankruptcy, bro.
Bro, I watched a video on how much money he spends on wine.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Okay, I know you said we have 10 minutes, but we're going to run just a little bit longer because we're going to get into Cobra Kai, okay? I have some other stuff, like a TikTok saying Hellen Keller is a fraud. Like, we didn't know that already. Dumb, TikTok, blind dude. Bitch. But, nah, playing. She's cool. She's an offended the show, Hellen Keller, if you can hear me.
She's still alive?
No, she's not. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, come on. You guys expect Josh to know that? I don't know that. Like, you guys put too much pressure on me and Josh, dude.
Why is she on TikTok?
Because people on TikTok made it like a thing. Like, oh, she's a fraud. She's not real. And everybody's mad that their kids are saying that.
Okay, yeah, this is why I don't fuck with TikTok. Let's move on to Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai. Okay, guys, if you have not seen Cobra Kai Season 3, click off. But please come back because I need the views and likes. So, but if you haven't, seriously, click off because we're about to get really spoilish in here, okay? But some of the top moments, Josh, that I like about the show.
Okay, real quick, before we go any further, I want to ruin a lot of shit. Who is the fucking guy in the picture? The guy with Kreese.
Oh, I'll tell you.
That he calls.
Oh, I'll tell you because it's one of my notes. It's one of my notes, and I'm fucking pumped. I'm pumped. But one of my top moments from the season, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree, is John Kreese's past is explored. Now, for everybody who doesn't know or you might vaguely remember, he was the original Cobra Kai dojo teacher in number 1 and in number 3. He's in number 1 and 3. He's basically the teacher of Johnny Lawrence and all the Cobra Kai kids. The reason I like it is because even in season, I think he made a return season 2, right? Right?
Yeah.
He made a return in season 2, and they just have like he's just a villain. He's just rude to kids, Justin. He just puts kids' life in danger. But they explored that. What did you think about it, Josh?
Fuck, I was halfway paying attention. What
did you think of John Kreese's past being explored in the show?
Oh yeah, that was great. I like how they showed like how he learned from, what was he, a commander?
He was like his captain or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, some random military.
Which is hella funny. Like he goes, I don't, there's no rank out here. And then when he wants to get saved from the snake pit, like, your guy, yeah. It's like, no, there's no rank out here,
I would have done him like that too, bro. Like, there's no rank, bro.
Bah. Yeah, that's where they're going to go.
It's cool to see where he got the name from, too.
Yeah.
That's obviously where he got the name from, was that snake pit.
I think that was a perfect... And the fighting above the snake pit, that is so perfect, dude.
They really...
that's the best way you can the origin story for Cobra Kai. He had to fight someone to the death above a cobra pit in Vietnam. Dude.
I was kind of disappointed though, because I thought his whole like army thing was fake as fuck. His whole army facade.
Oh, but you thought he was someone who lied about it.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen number 3, the movie Karate Kid 3?
No, not yet.
So then you would know that it's not a facade because they kind of explore that in number 3, and we'll get to who he calls too. By the way, one of my next points that I really like about the show is Miguel. So Miguel doesn't heal in like 1 or 2 episodes. It's like boom, boom, we're done, right? They actually took time to show you he was struggling to learn how to walk again, to move his feet. He was probably doing what every teenager in his shoes would do. Like, fuck this, man. I'm never gonna walk again. I'm angry. I'm like one of the best karate people here, but I can't even. So, what did you think of like? Did you like that they?
Yeah, I think they should have made him more angrier though, because like a real person
In that position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact my boy finally hit his mom's cakes though.
Oh yeah, Johnny Lawrence. I know
I was
you've been
hella mad
calling
when
it. You've been
the-
calling it too.
When the other girl finally showed up, I'm like, no, Johnny, no.
I thought he was gonna get caught. I actually thought he was gonna get
gonna
caught.
fuck up, bro. And then he was like, oh yeah.
So I told you earlier in the season 3 that I read I kind of saw a spoiler online, and the spoiler was from Den of Nerds. He goes, I'm not going to spoil anything, but # go Miguel's mom. And I was like, so when Allie comes back, I was like, fuck, she's going to catch him. They just fucked earlier that morning.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to catch him. And then Miguel's going to be mad because he's like, hey, I've been trying to hook you up at this girl, but you got with my mom?
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work.
Yeah, and I mean, I could see it going super south, but I like how, it didn't heal in 1 or 2 episodes. Most shows kind of do that. I like how they, it's character development, bro. And I also like how when he actually starts walking again, he's not the best karate kid anymore. Next season, he'll get it back, right? But he didn't instantly, start kicking hella ass. Like, they actually, in real life, bro, you're not going to come back kicking ass automatically. They actually, you're like, oh, shit. You're seeing someone struggle after a major injury.
And you know how it's like, you were like, oh, when Kreese took over, I was like, oh, my boy Hawk's a badass.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, like once the bullies from the first season joined, I was like, yeah, no, Hawk, you gotta go. And I was hella happy when he went back with
I'm
Miguel.
surprised you said that. I was actually going to ask you about Hawk's turn at the end.
Yeah, I actually like it because I didn't like how those other, I don't know. I don't think they should have brought them in because yeah, I don't know.
Yo, Hawk did beat that fat kid's ass.
He beat the shit out
He
of him.
fucking pounded him, which I want to show Justin that scene.
That scene was badass, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually going to show you that scene.
And how he stared down the Asian kid when he came back, I was like,
hell yeah.
ooh, I got goosebumps.
I didn't think you were going to like Hawk's turn, but his turn back. But it makes sense in the show because people wanted to see that. So
Yeah.
one of the other things that I liked about the show, if and I'm pretty sure you might agree with me as well, is they kind of doubled down hard on Tori being like she's
villain?
not turning, bro.
Yeah.
Like out of this series, when it's all said and done, I don't think she's turning.
What do you think about Robbie? Because he was your big favorite character.
I know he's still so Robbie's character.
You're hella disappointed, huh?
No, I'm not.
You were so happy when he was Miyagi, though.
No, I'm not disappointed, and you might be surprised why by reason. I'm not disappointed that he went to Cobra Kai. That makes sense. He's so mad at his dad. His dad was supposed to see him in
LaRusso.
Yeah, and his dad was supposed to see him in juvie, and he didn't. Remember? Now, what's the only way you can do at this moment if you're a kid like him to get back at your father? You're gonna join Cobra Kai.
Well, he's not just trying to get back at Johnny. He's trying to get
Back at Daniel too.
Yeah.
So how do you get back at your 2 mentors and your father?
I don't think he's trying to get back. I think he's confused because the 2 people that you're supposed to trust your father didn't show up.
Yeah.
Then he trusted Daniel, and Daniel's the one that made him go to jail. He doesn't understand the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
And the one person, I think he's just confused because the one person that he thinks was trying to help him was John Kreese when he was like, oh, you got to strike first. So he's just confused. He's not trying to get back at them. I think he's just confused.
But I mean, a Cobra Kai trained Robbie Keane.
With already the Miyagi way of defense.
Yeah, and imagine Terry. Okay, so we're gonna get. I just gotta do it. I'm actually gonna jump ahead.
But imagine Miguel and Hawk with the new technique that Daniel learned from Chosen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Imagine those two, bro. Yeah, that's scary.
I'm going to jump ahead because it's going to tie into the Robbie Keane thing. But the guy that Kreese calls at the end is the main bad guy from the third movie, Terry Silver. He's like this huge billionaire guy who was in the Vietnam War with Kreese, which you see at the end.
I gotta sit down and watch the third one then.
We can even do that tonight. Because Emily hasn't seen it. He basically saves him from the being prisoners of war, and he goes, "Hey, I owe you whatever you want, whatever." So in the third movie, they're about to take over the valley, bro. Like, and Terry Silver hires this guy. I think the actor's name is Matt Barnes, or the character's name is Matt Barnes. He's like this 17-year-old kid in the third movie. He's like one of the best karate kids in California. He hires him to do the Valley tournament with Daniel. Mm-hmm. So it was Daniel versus Matt Barnes' character, you know? So I think with Terry Silver coming back, a Terry Silver trained Robbie Keane with Kreese, Robbie Keane's probably going to be a monster next season. I can't, like, with Terry Silver coming back into the show, well, not coming back, he's never, but coming back into like the fold of characters, Robbie's probably going to be it's probably going to be scary, like how good Robbie gets, because for this tournament to work, they have to win or they're not going to be in the valley anymore, remember? Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure the finals is going to be Robbie versus Miguel again. Or it's going to be Sam versus Tori. I don't think they'll give us like Hawk versus Robbie, or I don't think that's happening. If you're going for the big legacy matchup here, you're going to do Johnny's son versus Daniel's daughter. That's the legacy matchup. They fought at the tournament, then their kids fight at the tournament, but his son's on Cobra Kai, but he's not. He's the teacher of this squad. There's a lot of conflicting things going on here. Like, your son's on that side, like that's already not a good look. And then he's fighting Daniel's. It's pretty good. What did you feel about their team up at the end? We knew it was coming. I mean, you called it. Me and you hella called it. We said they were going to team up to fight Kreese. I mean, what did you feel about it?
Hopefully they come up with a better name than Eagle Fang, dude. Because
weren't their students trying to combine their names?
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna be like Miyagi Fang or something.
I don't know. That Eagle Fang thing wasn't working.
Yeah, no, I think it's a joke, bro. There's no way. I mean, if they continue it, the show's called Cobra Kai. At some point, Johnny has to get Cobra Kai back.
Yeah.
The show's called Cobra. It's not Eagle Fang show.
It's not Miyagi Do.
Yeah, it's Cobra Kai.
Miyagi Do show.
Johnny's gonna get it back. I'm pretty sure Johnny's gonna get back. We mentioned her earlier, but Elizabeth Shue's character, Allie Mills. What did you feel about her coming back? Did you like the episode? Did it land for you?
I mean, it was cool. I didn't really care about her character.
I think
it would have meant more if she came back to help Miguel.
Yeah.
But like that other shit, it was just, I don't know.
Well, didn't she kind of do like the whole like, oh, actually I didn't. No, she actually cleared up something, because Daniel in the second movie, obviously the writers wrote her off. But in the second movie, he's like, oh, she's dating some guy from UCLA. She crashed Mr. Miyagi's car. I'm going to go date this girl in Japan now. Remember? She kind of comes back and clears that up. Like, oh, actually, I didn't date this guy from UCLA. And the car was because you wouldn't fix the brakes. She was nice to his wife. The wives didn't fight. It was kind of cool. I kind of got the feels, bro. When her and Johnny go back to the carnival, because that's what her and Daniel do in the first movie, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to date. So I'm glad they didn't go the dating route.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
I'm glad it was just like a kiss. Let's have a date. I'm glad it was just.
They didn't even get to kiss.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot. You're right. I'm glad they kept it at what it was, though. Him and Miguel's mom, they got it going on.
Yeah.
Did you?
She wants his tamales.
I want her tamales, so.
Yeah.
But what did you feel about Daniel's trip to Japan?
That was cool seeing Chosen.
Did you think it was too much fan service, or what was your opinion on that?
Oh yeah, and then it was the girl. What's her name?
Both of them.
Yeah, it was both of them. No, I thought that was way better than Johnny and Daniel's girlfriend showing up. That was way cooler.
Yeah, I do too. Them going back and seeing the girls from Japan versus Allie showing up. Yeah, because the girls from Japan had a more. It felt natural. like I felt like Elizabeth Shue, and she's a great actress, by the way, so nothing against her because she actually is, but it felt too much like boom, it's in your face. There it is. The girls from Japan were just like more, and then Chosen, and he teaches him to make your arm and leg numb and just pack you out like, and who else better than Chosen?
Right.
Remember Daniel's like, what is it, man? Live or die? You know? What do you want me to do, man?
I thought it was hella funny when he grabs his nose. Too.
Yeah. Hong Kong.
And he starts laughing, and the whole time he's like had that straight, serious face. I was dying, bro.
Yeah, because isn't that what Mr. Miyagi did to people, the Hong Kong?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. The funny part that a lot of people were complaining about was a lot of stuff does happen in the show. Like, where are the cops? Where the fuck are the cops? Like, and for me, I say this. I'm gonna suspend belief for a minute. I like watching the show. I'm just like this. If there's no cops, it's just a TV show. That is a good question to ask though, because there is a scene, bro, where like they're fucking up this guy's whole house. Is anybody gonna go to jail for that?
Whose house?
Remember Daniel LaRusso's house at the end?
Yeah, I know, but who's gonna go there, bro?
What's I'm saying? Like,
It's a big mansion. It's probably hella separated from other houses.
I'm just saying, like,
I've done a
who?
lot of shit where I've wondered where the fuck are the cops. Thank God they weren't there.
Yeah, thank God they weren't there. Yeah, and pretty sure Daniel probably wouldn't want to get a bunch of kids in trouble. He probably has the money to fix it. It's just, god damn, bro. That there was a moment where like Tori and Sam go into the Miyagi-Do like training area, and there's like pictures hanging up. Yeah, and I was like, please don't break the picture, Mr. Miyagi. Can we not do that? Can we not break the picture, Mr. Miyagi? And boom, and I knew it. And one of my problems with this season, I don't know if you can agree, his daughter, I just don't like. I like her, but because I feel like she can get better as a character. Don't get me wrong. She's a rich girl. Like, she comes from a very wealthy family. Not very wealthy, but she comes from a very well-off family.
No, they're wealthy as fuck.
So, like, how do we connect with her going forward? Like, she already comes from a good background. There's not really anything for you as a character to be angry about. What are you angry about? You come from a good home. You have a good life. You basically can get whatever you want.
She keeps switching up the boyfriends too.
Yeah, and she keeps switching up the boyfriends. Like, I'm with Miguel, Robbie, and then I forgot.
And then I don't know why they're upset.
And it's like, bro, like, I just don't want her character to become like this. Tori's more relatable. Like, I get why Tori's angry. And you can just sense it on screen. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, what?
Yeah.
Because Johnny and Daniel
Especially when she comes out of that probation office and Robbie's there.
Yeah.
You can tell she's fucking angry, bro.
You can tell, like, Daniel and Johnny have, like, a Vegeta and Goku relationship.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, so...
Yeah.
What do you think John Kreese worked out with the guy? Like, you think it was just, oh, yeah, you're going to take care of her rent or I'm going to cut off your finger?
I think, probably. Like, if I come back, you don't want me to come back. Yeah, you don't want me to come back, dude. I'm glad they did that. That guy was kind of creepy.
Hello, pedo.
Yeah.
Pedo vibes.
Hella pedo vibes, for sure. I'm super excited for season 4. I'm actually, there's rumors that they might bring Hilary Swank back. You guys know who Hilary Swank is, right? So she was in Karate Kid 4 with Mr. Miyagi.
There's 4?
Yeah, so but it takes place in Boston, I believe. And it has nothing to do with Daniel LaRusso, but the guy who plays Mr. Miyagi is in it. Hilary Swank's in it. So they could bring her back, like, hey, I was a student of Mr. Miyagi. Like, I want to, like, meet you. That would be cool. You could bring Matt Barnes back for number 3. They already bring back Terry Silver. You know, they might have... That'd be cool to get a Jaden Smith cameo. Why not, dude? You don't think that'd be cool? Just to get a little cameo?
He gonna show up in a dress?
No, but he was in, like, the remake of the Karate Kid, right? With Jackie Chan. So that'd be kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense because Jackie Chan not...
Well, I meant, like, just as a cameo, like a nod to that character, like a poster of him or something. Like, one of the best fighters from this is like a poster. I don't know.
I'm not feeling it.
I like the way they handled a lot of things this season. A lot of it made sense. Daniel's not going to just go to Japan. Oh, I'm just going to go for shits and giggles. No, he's going to save the business. Which then, by being there, he goes to Okinawa. And by being in Okinawa, it makes sense. It
Fucked
all.
up they turned that town into a fucking mall.
Yeah, that was kind of. I mean, if it really looks like that, Jesus, you guys just shitted all over that town.
Yeah.
But I guess it gave more jobs to the people of that village. So,
Yeah.
if you guys comment below, or if you're on a Spotify and Apple, give a review like Rachel Champion did because she fucked. She made all.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, for sure. She made everybody look hella good here. Like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's probably why I'm gonna keep doing this. Comments like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions going forward, let us know. And this is episode 15 of DrewCast. It's been great. Have a good one.
Is that really how you're gonna end it?
Huh?
Is
No,
that
keep the camera rolling. Just keep the camera. Is that how I'm gonna end it?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, that was. What actually? I don't
Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one.
Have a great one, bro. And until next time, peace.